I'll be talking about how to know the yield or the returns on investment property. On investment property. So the first thing we gotta know is that we have to calculate how much income is coming in. The gross income. Say we have this multiplex that's giving us $100,000 a year. The next step is to calculate the vacancies. We need to know how much vacancies is in your local area. Say it's 5%. So $5,000. So your gross operating income will be $95,000. So the next step we have to figure out, it's all the expenses that has to do with operating the property. So this will be your manager. It can also be your taxes, your electricity bill, and maintenance and repairs. Okay, so there is a lot more of these expenses that you need to really see, that you really need to figure out, because if you forget to put all the expenses that has to do with your property, the problem with that is that you are not gonna get the right operating income. So the next step is to add all the expenses. Let's say it is $40,000. So now we have an operating income that is $45,000. So let's say now that the seller is asking $400,000. So the return on this investment on this property would be 11.5%. How do we get that number? Well, we take this divided by $400,000 and it gives approximately 11.5%. This means if you pay cash for the property before before all the expenses that has to do with taxes to the government, your depreciation, well, you would have an investment that gives you 11.5%. So we don't put the interest in the operating income because you see that later on when you go to cover your interest, because here comes your interest after your operating income, and then we can calculate how many times can you cover the interest. So for this example, it was only to make sure that you guys can understand that you need to know how much money is coming in, how much is going for vacancies, and how much is left after your vacancies. And the most important part is to always calculate a manager, because even if you're managing yourself, if you forget to put a manager, the problem with that is that it's gonna make this number bigger, and it might look like your investment is better than it is. So in reality, you won't be able to pay off the mortgage faster or even cover the mortgage payment. So if you love this information, you want me to go even deeper, just please leave a comment down below.